Everyone, welcome to the JoeIrish podcast, take 3, and we have the legends here, which is AHHHOWYAAA.
Alright, bro.
So is that your name? Is that
That's the group name, but my name's Keith, and this is
lovely. So
Charlie,
Keith
Charlie.
and Charlie, you're very welcome. Give the boys, everyone, a round of applause for coming on board.
I'll clap myself, yeah.
Carl, clap. That's Jamie. Get in there. Come on.
You're not clapping. You're in the presence of greatness. Get your act together, lads.
So I had to get you on, give us a shout, because I've been seeing your videos flying all over the place. It's fucking brilliant. Love it. No, honestly, love it. You get great fucking reaction. You do a lot of what's that called? Engagement, don't you?
Yeah.
Back and forth. So
not Dublin in a city.
That's
basically all we do.
So I tell how do you know each other?
Well, folks, we know each other since we're nippers. Like, he used to be my brother's best friend in school.
Right.
The last thing I remember Charlie as a kid was we were colouring, and I tried to show him my lovely duck off the top bunk, but forgot to hold on and landed flat on me nose and burst my face. But then we just met each other again when we were walking.
Yeah,
and then
we hadn't been. It's the first time we seen each other in a couple of years.
Right.
When he got the job.
Yeah.
So
what job was that working?
He was locked up.
I was in the joint.
I love
He's the best cool player on B-Wing.
It's the code. It's the code. Is that where you got the Johnny Giles?
No, that's where he got them. Don't be telling everybody that.
That was a secret.
Fucking went to
I'm
prison.
goddamn sitting on the fucking pillow waiting for you to pick us up.
Sorry. In fairness, I did leave them. I was late again, as usual.
Only 40 minutes.
But yeah, as Keith said, we actually knew his brother first. Me and his brother were in the same class all of life.
Nice.
So we used to go back to his gaff and all after
Yeah.
school as
Lovely.
kids. You know what I mean?
He was from Salog, so he couldn't afford like food. So we
This man fed me.
Look, because it's mad, even getting us over here this far south.
We had to get the Louis Vuitton over.
I got stopped at the border. Wasn't allowed in.
Yeah, they were asking that they had to change that money and all the euros and all that.
We shouldn't have went to the one shop and the security guard followed us around about 20 minutes. Like, wait, we're only here to buy something.
Yeah, that's the
Get out and buy.
Do you find they get that a lot? With stressing in the because it is
everywhere.
It's from where it's because of where you're from and how you dress. If we dress like them two, we'd be bullied.
That's what someone said to us. Absolutely.
Don't mind.
Yeah, wearing white runners, black socks. That's bullied instantly. Bullied instantly.
Is that not? What do you do?
Black on black. That's alright. That's alright.
Sorry,
Bright with bright, dark with dark.
Cool.
Black
Get
on
your
black.
colour coordination together, will you?
Yeah, right. So then used to, and then they just decided you just did a video. How did they? Tell me
How it really started was, there's a video of a fella coming, like fixing his wheel of a car on Highvis. And the fella comes around the corner on the bike and hits him. He goes, "Why are you coming fast?" He done that video, and then we done another video. Yeah, man in the green and white shirt, and that stuck. The voice stuck. And I done a Christmas party video, and I got 4.5 million views.
That's the one I seen.
Oh, look at the lads looking fresh to the cream bomb party.
Took off.
That's the one I seen. Oh, no, boy.
That's 4.5 million views. That, like, when we went out that night, my phone went dead, and when I woke up next morning, 30,000 followers. So I'm like, still
From
awake.
that video.
So
Just from that video.
There was people doing videos with that voiceover behind the video about
all going out for the Christmas party. We put it up and your man goes, "You are the lads off TikTok." I was like, "What's he on about?" He goes, the video. Then he showed us it had 1 million views. And then just kept on going. There I know.
But it's good that because you keep going with it now.
Absolutely.
That's why a lot of people do a video. Look, I'm literally doing content because I feel it's in me. It's in me fucking niche.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a comedian.
Yeah,
I'm creating fucking.
Yeah.
I'm a great comedian.
You're fucking It's not a fucking joke for showing up.
That's how they would say it. Comedian.
He was jeans.
He's a great comedian. But so I find I'm doing it because it's part and parcel of what comedians are doing now. It's just to get followers. But so you are just everyday fucking sprouts. And
we started out having a laugh. Well, I was just gonna have a laugh. Do you know what I mean? But
we got invited to do a show down in Belfast. Yeah, nice. Some fella said he has a couple of pubs down there and he'd get like at least £10 a ticket for us to go down, and he paid for us to go down. And we were asked to do a Stags in Spain.
Would they pay for you to go over?
Yeah. He said he'd give us £3 for the whole weekend.
Fuck off.
Just go over, just take the piss out of everyone on the Stags, the bride, or the fucking groom, all that.
He owns a couple of pubs over in Tenerife.
One of those called actually the 19-hole pub for Dino. Anyways, if he was watching.
Wow.
So basically, he wanted us.
So he's gonna take up on that.
Oh yeah,
definitely. 100%.
Is that this year? Is that happening for?
Hopefully there's some.
Hopefully some. And what else is in line for you? Because I know you're saying earlier, you said that you have your posters or a camper
van. We do, the camper van Sunday. So every Sunday we'll drive around the camper van, just go to different places, do a few videos, hopefully meet up with a few people. This Sunday we're in
Wexford, so make sure you look at
Cortown.
This Sunday, which is
Cortown.
So hang on, because I'm gonna have to release this. This will be released after you do
so you're not gonna see it. But anyway, yeah.
So this Sunday is what date? And he's going. Do you know what date you're going down Sunday?
Well, it's what date? It's the 4th today, is it?
Yeah.
So be the 6th. Sunday's the 6th.
6th, right? Sunday the 6th, and he's going to try and do it every week after.
Every single Sunday. Every Sunday.
Okay. So watch the boys' page for where they're gonna be. And then send them a message, and then
you won't miss us.
You won't miss us.
You kind of the camper is a donkey beep, so when you beep, they'll hear it.
Oh, I see the video.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
He always calls me that.
He always calls me that. So that's
actually, where's your hat?
Oh yeah, so that the one you gave me,
the one I threw at you on stage.
Yeah, your merch one. Yeah, fuck that in the bin.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, Mike.
You know what I mean?
How was the bin?
It's not because
you fucking let me up to it. I was like, yeah. I was like a little puppy. Yeah, threw it in the bin. Crushed the whole fetus.
I was on the stage in the laughter, and I was just doing a gig, and he was at the coming in. He was like, "Fucking." By the way, you're way taller than you are in your videos.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like I was going to say scroll.
What's it? Scroll? I
was going to say scroll.
They look very sharp, but
you look small. And then when I was standing beside him, I was like. You're a tall enough lad, like.
You can say fat, sorry.
Big you.
Okay.
I didn't want to say,
It's like a vending machine.
So then, you turned the hat up to me. You turned the hat up to me, and you thought we were going to have a little bit. I can't do banter.
It just slid off the stage. I didn't know there was a back jump. It just went boop, boop.
Yeah, gone.
I didn't know you had a little dip at the stage.
So in saying that, then how often you make content then? Because this is
well, actually, since Charlie stopped walking, we're actually getting a lot more in.
You stopped walking to make content?
Yeah. Well, no, not to make content. I was just stopped walking because I didn't like the job.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's a fair assessment.
So,
do you need that? Will we cut that out?
No.
Because if you're going to sign on the door, you can't say I just left.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
You
So when
he got sacked.
We will need the down soon.
Yeah. He got sacked for not going in.
Yeah, for not showing up, you could say. Yeah.
So you're going to be making more videos, I reckon, hoping day by day, throwing them out.
Hopefully, hopefully at least 5 hours, 7 days a week.
Yeah. Right. That's.
You know what I mean? We at least try to get a video done a day.
We're going to start taking this on as work.
Right.
Work 5 days, take 2 days off.
Yeah.
Who does the editing?
Me. I do everything.
You do it all.
Yeah.
I'm just giving the content.
Have you got an agent or a manager?
Nope.
Alright, you're looking for one?
Yep.
Okay.
Because we need to get out there.
Yeah.
Amy, what do you like to manage?
Why do you not like us, Northsiders?
Huh? Do you want to run this group?
He looks like he couldn't box eggs.
Wouldn't trust him to run a bat.
Jamie, our first day. Let's give it up for Jamie, ladies and gentlemen. It's first day. Jamie's first day. Carl is obviously the main man here, and he's recording, and Jamie's sitting in because he's going to be doing some of the podcasts, but it's very good to have his on.
Hopefully we do get a manager, someone that can put us more out there than what we can do anyways.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you see. It's sometimes, I don't know, because I haven't got anyone. I'm not with an agent, so I haven't got a manager, and I'm like doing the gigs, my own solo shows, and travelling to England and America, and all. You can find it quite hard, but then, do you really want to give you 10 or 15% of your cut to some?
If someone that's going to take a bit of work on me,
never late like you.
No, that's in me blood. Carl, the first time I was here was like, the first time I was here. Every time.
So you're just a bad man all the time, man.
It's called time blindness.
Have you not got to watch?
It's called time blindness and not giving the bollocks.
Oh.
Nah, I'm only messing.
Better late than never, yeah.
I was late early because
I thought this was JoeIrish, not talking bollocks.
Every Friday I bring my granddaughter swimming, you see. And then I didn't really, I forgot today because
Your granddad, yeah?
Yeah, my granddad, yeah.
I knew I seen you. You were in that picture in the Last Supper. You were the way you hold the tray. You know what I mean? I'm coming over here to the show.
What age is he? Don't mind me asking.
I'm 32.
32 and you?
I'm 34.
34. Alright. And then
touching 35, yep.
Nice. And then you're starting to get on there, and there's another, it's a third party there.
Yeah, Willie.
He's more of a cameraman than I.
He's actually over in Amsterdam now at the minute.
Raving his life away, yeah. He loves the Amsterdam. What's it, Rotterdam? Is that where he goes? Somewhere over there?
Rotterdam, yeah. He goes over to the festivals.
No.
We're not allowed to leave.
We have wardens.
And he's not even lying.
No, I can only imagine.
What's the sign on later?
So how does that work then if you're doing a video and the cops turn up?
We're all about taking off.
Don't mind them, I don't really.
It's like too fat, too furious, I'm gone.
I did a video there a while ago, not slagging the guys, but I was saying about how young they look.
Right.
I was like, oh my God. And then at the end of the video, I was like, baby girl, do, baby.
A lot of them nowadays that stop me or that would be younger.
They're young. But I was getting dogs people saw people like, oh, at least they have a job and all that. And I was like, it wasn't even fucking.
Yeah, we don't know about it.
No, it was not about it. I was saying that how young they are because I'm old.
I remember years ago, did you not have to be a certain height to be a guard years ago?
You what?
No, did you not have to be a certain height? Did you have a 6'1" to be a guard years ago?
That's right.
Now they're coming up to you like, wait,
yeah.
sorry.
I played Papa's move. You're under the vest.
They're like that talking in the window. Shows you have you got any ideas?
Because Stepland
Coming after you on a flicker.
I seen a couple of stabilisers on his bike yesterday going through O'Connell Street.
Tell me, so I don't know you that well. So obviously gone on well. You've good fucking rapport with each other, and that's what makes the videos.
100%.
You need to have a good chemistry, don't you, together?
Yeah, definitely.
And then there's a third person as well. Let's start chat. Is it Willie?
Yeah, Willie.
And you said that he's
fucking name.
no. So he's listen, I don't do. We researcher that's not here. I have a good.
Will you your own reason?
I don't care. Pay enough. So Willie's
as much involved as we are. He's just
He's
not gonna like this. He's camera shy,
yeah.
So
I mean, he wouldn't mind the sign. He'd rather just sit at the background of the corner and get the giggles out of us.
he can mean the camera, man.
And see, how do you know him then?
We know him all.
We know him years as well, yeah. Because his missus and my missus were friends years ago, so we know we three of us knew each other before we even kicked off.
Yeah.
No, we are friends. Always. We're meant to be together.
The plan is as well. I know you had said this as well. It's a bit get a live show.
We don't actually. We're just kind of winning at the minute. Winging it at the minute. We don't really know. We're just enjoying it as we're taking it.
And you get me?
Yeah, no, it's right job though, isn't it?
We try and we reply to everybody. We had a good match and bad message or bad message. We reply to them all.
But I think that's the right way to do something. There's no 100% an intention of something going somewhere and just enjoying the journey, isn't it?
I think if we're going to plan it, we're going to mess up more than we are. If we just wing it, we'll
think about it too much.
Bounce off each other.
Do you get me? So just go with the flow, really.
Go with the flow. That's why you need a manager to manage the stuff in the background, and you just turn up and
we just turn and get the job done and leave.
Do the fucking.
Let everyone else deal with the headache.
Let him come up with the ideas. We'll do it.
So live show stuff that sounds fucking deadly, because I know you had said it to me before. Excuse me. To me, it sounds brilliant. I know there is something, but I don't know if it was Acre Promotions or someone like that had a bigger gig. I think they did it in Vicar Street, but they had like not Garden. What's his name?
Garden. Follow me. I'm delicious.
I'm delicious. I always wonder if his ma had just two brothers, Gary and Darren, and she didn't know what to call. She called him
Garden.
Do you want to name them after me? No, Gary. Name them after me. No, Darren.
I'll name them after both.
Yeah, Garden.
Probably sneezed. Garden. Sorry, what you say?
But so I know. I think it was him and a few others that have big followers. They did a big event, a big gig like that, and it was all influencers. And I know they wouldn't be stand-up comedians or anything like that, or musicians or anything, and so but they were influenced. So on a smaller scale, because you just have big followers, haven't you?
Yeah, 40k has
all of 3,000 accounts, about 60,000, 70,000.
Yeah.
Fucking,
do you know what I mean?
Like, if you got 10% of that, or even 5% of that, that's a good fucking show.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, that's a good
you'll definitely get that out of it. Like if there's that many people sending messages every day of the week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You can check your followers account obviously on TikTok. We're that point based. Most of ours is Ireland, England,
brilliant,
and Australia and Indonesia.
Yeah.
I don't know you, bro. Scratching the head and go, what the fuck is he saying?
Why are they? It must sound like they're talking then.
Who's on these nieces' house you in?
Who's on his knees?
But that'd be good though, lads, if you got a fucking nice show. And I said it to you,
even if you got our own little gig going, just know there's a weekly little show sort of thing.
We were saying it earlier in the car on the way out with the guys. If you want to do it, I work in progress, and I have a venue for you. So I don't know. Do you want to shout it out?
In the Halfpenny Bridge.
In the Halfpenny Bridge, last Sunday of this April. Let's just check the real quick on the calendar where we have it. I think I just mention that right now and then.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because then we have to plan.
Anyone interested in coming and seeing these boys roast each other, audience interaction, and some quick fire question and answers,
a few special guests,
and a few special guests. Maybe we have a comedy host on.
Bit of interaction with the crowd,
and it's only a 60-seater as well, so it'll be fairly. The tickets will be whipped up, and let me just check the date here.
It won't last long.
Now the place might be like a sauna, so bring your impression.
No flash photography.
Swimming gear.
Bring your speedos.
So I'm looking at the last Sunday of April, lads. Is the 27th. Are you free on the 27th?
Yeah.
Just want to rock it down.
100%.
Work in progress. We have hell yeah.
All right, bro.
And then a few other, if there's a few other influences,
We will get a few on. I know a couple that jump on and pick a bit of stick as well.
Brilliant. So if you want to be part of this first little scenario here with these lads, and then it's like starting off here, and then they never know where it's gonna go.
Hopefully sell a venue soon.
Because you're super entertaining, and I love watching their fucking gigs. You're videos. Honestly, you're super entertaining. I love watching their stuff. I do a small bit in the and in this bit, a small segment, and it's the pub joke shit because I'm a comedian. They always ask me everywhere I go, Jamie. I'm getting asked
I'm ready
for jokes. So I did ask you earlier, and I said, "Get your pub joke ready." So I'm ready for this. So Keith Carter is up first. With your pub joke. Let's go.
Here, the people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, you know that? But the people in Abu Dhabi do.
I like it. Abu Dhabi do. Yes.
Right, this man walks into a bar and locked junkie and asks for a whiskey. A man says, "No, you don't tell junkie out." So he goes out and comes in the side door and asks, "Can I have a whiskey?" Says, "I told you to get out. And you're walking every pub around here."
See, naturals. Now I was thinking about my joke.
Let's go.
So my joke is, and it's on there because I know you're doing it. It's, by the way, yous lads, I'm just talking to here, Carl and Jamie. Yous will be going home and talking to these like partners or as our parents. Like that now, because it's very contagious.
Can I get the leg over?
It's like, how would you like that?
Am I free? Little bit boom and grind.
So I'm gonna. My joke goes like this. A few colourful Dublin couple walked into Abracababra, a board and a bloke, and she goes, "You going on to me a kebab? I need to use the toilet and then I'll get a seat." So she runs into the toilet and he's give us a kebab and I'll have a tanto fries and 2 Diet Cokes. And he gets his drinks and he comes down with his food and he's sitting at the table and she comes out of the toilet and she's like fucking sitting down beside him and they start eating that food and he looks around and she has a tampon behind her ear. And he's like, "You got a tampon behind your ear." And she's like, "What? You have a tampon behind your ear?" And she goes, "Oh, me fucking smoke."
Oh, yeah. Is it blowing us?
Oh, you have to give me a headache.
That's why you don't.
And here, I'll give you one more joke.
Come on, let's go.
Why don't you call a man with a shovel in his head?
I don't know.
Doug.
Give it up for the last pub joke segment. So and being the influencers that you are, and we literally just had April Fool's Day. Did you still the pranks?
Actually,
I thought he did pull a prank though. I was dodging
pull out
in.
Me next week because I've knee surgery.
Pull out the UCC for you.
So
first knockout in UCC history.
You actually went UCC.
Yeah, UCC 5
knocked on man out.
Fucking hell.
It's 15 seconds in the second round. I knocked him out.
What?
And the man said either like first round, early second round before the fight.
First round, second round knockout on the.
Did you put money on?
No, I fucking didn't.
Don't think you're allowed.
I was trying 3 times. I was expecting to win.
So, why are you into boxing? Are you into the martial arts?
No, it's all about social media. Like it's all
Just
influencers.
building up your followers and stuff like that, and influencers and stuff. You know what I mean? That's what the
it's called a creator championship. Ultimate Creator Championship.
If there's a knitting competition between influencers, give me a shout. it's about as violent as I'm gonna get.
You want to ring Agnes Brown for now?
I didn't know. So who else does the fighting then? Is
Irish Viking was on it.
Irish Viking was on it.
Doppelgangers.
Right. Yeah.
King Gaffo's supposed to be on it.
Ashbourne Pavement Trevor, he fought on as well.
Was he as well?
He fought Danny Moles on it.
Doesn't he have a bit of a thing with fucking...
He's a good followers account as well.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, I've seen that. Has he?
Yeah.
I'll have to get him on. I'll have to give him a show. Yeah.
And bodies now as well.
Snaps. Playing snaps.
Oh, he battered someone.
I did. He gave it to him, yeah.
So how are the other fighters then? They actually fighters then? They actually...
There is some will be boxers, yeah.
Some will be boxing and training and boxing regularly.
Are you doing a bit as well?
I was trying to get onto the one that just went, but...
He wouldn't kick snow off a rope.
They wouldn't let me.
The love is
hopefully get on the next one though.
Yeah.
Please God, hopefully, yeah.
So UCC, that's not, what's the difference between that and MMA? Oh, sorry for my ignorance.
UCC is boxing.
I'm a lover. UCC is just boxing, yeah. MMA is everything.
I couldn't do that. If I got put in a leg lock, he'd rip my leg clean off.
Yeah.
Things hanging together. That's why I've got a big brace on now.
They do more hooking than that.
What happened to you, like?
I was eating a roll 2 years ago in town, a fella missed a pat and my tibia exploded.
hang on a second. Hang on. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack.
Get the tea and biscuits.
So see the way the Lewis in town, obviously the pat's a little bit higher. So I was actually looking at someone. Oh yeah, you fucking dopey. I was eating a roll and I missed. So when I bent down with the back of my leg exploded.
He fell over his own feet.
Fucking hell!
Not more bit of that chicken fell out of that roller.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I was sitting there with my leg all hanging out. I was sitting there eating. Some old woman's like, "Would you like me to help?" Looked at. I was like, "No."
Were you drunk or that?
No, sober as a judge. Came out pennies for a little bag of shopping.
Little bag of shoplifting.
Then I had to
Wasn't watching me.
Bag of shoplifting.
I can actually say that now.
I've never heard so many lies in one sentence in my life.
No,
A bag of shopping.
We were actually in a shopping centre. I'm not going to say where, but I had stuck a can of links in my pocket and it said nothing. Security guard comes running up behind me. Joe, I swear, he's like, here. I was like, boys, they catch me, goes, can I get a picture with your mum? I was like, no. I was getting charged.
So you went shoplifting. The security guard ran after you.
For an autograph.
And they can get your autograph. Your photograph.
They kind of linked me pocket in.
Yes.
That's fucking brilliant. The old security guys. Some of them are
actually alright.
Some of them are. I got your man in the Oilag Centre. And just as a bleeding joke, and I was like, I lack vision. And he goes, what? And I goes, I lack vision. Have you got a Vision Express or a Specsavers there? Your man was like, we don't have a store called I Lack Vision. I was like, no.
I lacking me vision.
Now my uncle Mick got his toes cut off, right, because he has diabetes. And I says to him, oh, you must not be allowed to drink milk as well. And he's like, what do you mean? So because you lack toes. And he didn't care. He was sitting there just staring at me. He's like, what? I was like, go on, it's not funny to fucking explain it to you.
Funny.
Who was it? Someone used to have, I don't know who was, I think it was Al Part of his joke, was like at the Oilag Centre. And it's called Oilag because it should be called Oilag Clothes.
Where's the pennies?
There's nothing else in it. So you didn't do any jokes, there's no pranksters in yours?
No, not on April Fools, no. What did I do? I
fucking love April Fool's Day.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh no, I didn't do anything this year. This is the first year. As actually, my board was like fucking Sarah had gone on to me and she was like
on edge all day.
So she had, because I just normally am up and I'm out and about. That day I didn't have a fucking anything to get up for, like. And I was like, someone said me it's April Fool's Day. I was like, shit, but it was too late in the day to plan it. And I used to plan like the April Fool's
weeks in advance.
This is
it's Christmas.
This is the best. And do you know what it reminded me of? This story reminded me of going out to use too. Because you were like, yeah, where are you? We're here since 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I got there at 2:45. Right, they were out waiting for me since 2 o'clock, right? And I was like, they probably think I'm winding them up or something. So what happened was it reminded me of the story on April Fool's Day. So going back about 11 or 12 years ago, and I was doing a machine plashing up in City West. I was plashing on it. Fucking had 6 or 7 lads there walking with me. Load of a couple of Irish fellas. Yeah, no, that's what he's spraying. So he's spraying the plaster on the walls. But anyway, so I had all these little aliens. Sorry, Lithuanians. These Little aliens. Sorry, I can't say that word. Lithuanians.
Little aliens.
A few Irish, a few little aliens, and a couple of locals from Afghanistan. No, so the lads are walking me, and it was fucking Friday. It was the last day of March. And the Saturday was the April Fool's Day. And I said to two of my best mates, Joe Wallace and Tony Fleming, I knew they, because if you work a Saturday, you get a full pay. And so you get an hour. You just have to go in and clean off the plaster and clean off the windows. It's fucking handy, in and out. I was like, who wants to walk tomorrow? And they were all like, yeah, me. And I only need 2. I was like, I'm not going in. I knew quite well I wasn't going anywhere. It's April Fool's Day. Do you want to walk? Fleming, and no, please. I said, right, meet me at the roundabout there at Cushlan at 7 in the morning. The two boys got up and spent the last few euros on the lunch and all. I went down, standing at the fucking roundabout. My phone was hot. Where I was like, in bed. Yeah, sorry, I'm only at the waking up. We were in 15 or 20 minutes back to sleep. They just kept bringing me.
No. Yeah. What time did he
I didn't. It was about an hour and a half later. The lads, come on. I said, I can't be fucking put a punch at this, that. Just kept dragging it on. Joe, where are you? And then about 8:30, 8:45, Joe, are you actually coming or what? And I said, what time is it? And he goes, it's like 8:45 now. I said, all right, what date is it? And then a big pause. And I just did, you fucking prick!
I would have been down with that.
So there's another, this is on the same morning, because I was wide awake now, knowing these two are standing at the side of the road.
2 trays of eggs would have been outside. Joe, in there!
I rang a cousin of mine, cousin Richie, and I was like, this is our fucking Saturday morning again, about 8:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock. I rang him, I was like, Richie, what's the story? Alright, Joe, my car's at the breaking down around the corner. He wouldn't come around and give us a push, will you? And he goes, Joe, I'm fucking at this party. I'm at a fucking house party. There's loads, he named loads of cunts that I knew. He's like, there's loads, there's about 8 of us. I was, I'm literally around the corner from his. Will you give me a push? And he called the boys. And they all left the cab. Walking around Sunday looking for me to give me a push.
Like that.
We give Joe a push in his car. They're all like, walking around like fucking the zombies. Like the Walking Dead. I can see us. I was like, I can see us turn around from the other side. Oh, that's him up there as a blue, was it? Yeah. So yeah, I loved them. So this April Fool's Day, I was sort of fucking kicking myself that I missed it.
I'd have never left the house to push your car, not unless they.
No, but they were at a house party, but it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. They were like, we're still partying, come on. And I was like, no, I just
all the energy.
All the energy.
I lift the car.
That's going to my Sky Rocket.
I'll push Joe's car for him. I just see him.
How you, Joe, shaking it?
Yeah, my cousin's a pusher.
Can you hot wire it?
There's no.
Smash that window.
If you're going it. So this April Fool's Day, I was sort of felt it.
It's not like you not to do it on April Fool's, no?
That's what I'm saying. It was the first year ever.
Well, now that you have my number, I'll be fucking ready for it.
Yeah. But so I remember going right back to when we were kids and all, like literally.
I was always something growing up,
the house phone ringing me, mate. You wouldn't do us a favour, we're at to go on holidays and you come down and collect the milk from your calf and have him running down like at the milk. It's stupid things like that you get a buzz out of.
Well, you get like people that hang around with you all day, only with you the day before, well, you couldn't be getting collect me eggs, I went on holiday. Why never mention this to me?
It's their own fault in a way as well.
They're just going to go, alright, no problem.
There's some of it, we have a few mates in it.
And they probably walk past the car getting into the garden.
You have to be the bluntest tool.
So who would be the biggest point now? Because that's playing a fool, April Fool's shop, but wind up, mate. Now someone that's really wind up.
Piss, mate.
Yeah. And you like the wind up. I love a wind up.
I love taking the piss out of my
there.
I love it. Like every time sweeping the floor, walking, kick the dust back. Now you gotta bang them sweeping brush in the back of your head, but it's worth every bit of it.
I remember the Yogi stuck together a few weeks back, the mop and the
What?
My mom, I don't know what it is, but she loves cleaning, so she took the head off. She hates like things being left all over the place.
Yeah,
so she snapped the sweeping brush, took the head off the sweeping brush and screwed it to the end of the mop. So she just whips it around, sweep the floor.
That's fucking brilliant.
This is me smop.
This is funny.
That's brilliant.
She should be on that shark yoke.
Creation.
Yeah.
She's fucked to something wrong with her. I don't know what
shark yoke.
I want to think about the shark when you put in a little idea. That's me magic.
What's it called?
It's like the Dragon's Den.
The Dragon's Den, is that? Yeah.
Oh, they're called sharks, aren't they?
Yeah, no, the sharks are
fucking Nemo.
So now and then, would you wind up your mates on it? No, no.
Yeah, every day. She used to wind up each other. Everyone used to go.
What, mate?
You know how many mate I have a sit
The chap used to wind up 24/7 and walk, everything, man.
Did all.
yeah.
Wind up merchant.
He see him. He can't say anything from ever being late. We were meant to start work at 8 in the morning. 10:15 every day shows up.
Yeah.
Every single day. And then wonders why.
Still lasted longer
What
than
did
the
you
rest
walk
of
at?
them. Just picking and packing vans. Do you know what I mean? Picking all a load of van.
Sounds pure drug dealing, doesn't it?
Wait. Allegedly.
Sorry, allegedly.
Please, what's up?
What you need? I'll load it up for you.
Yeah, no.
Just into distribution.
Give us all our scales.
Logistics.
So was that what it is? Just walk the couriers?
Yeah, but we just got the vans basically picked them ready for the drivers. You know what I mean? They come in, take the van next morning, boom, out the door.
Deadly.
And then they'd be back to load the same day. We come back in, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh,
Show you money.
Was it?
Yeah,
Good,
Nelson
was.
Mandela got a better wage than us.
Did he?
don't work for Jacob.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, man. Bad. Like, even forklifts were getting a minimum wage.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah.
Drivers were getting most out of everyone, and they were only getting bleeding probably an extra 200 quid more than me were getting. Like,
Really? Yeah, for driving around the
so
city.
driving around, you know what I mean? Going down to Belfast and back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
fuck that.
For buttons.
So what's the plan? So no walk.
No
now
walk.
it's kind of
Just
concentrate.
take a
This
break
is
and
going to be
focus.
walk going forward.
Focus on this for a
Because
while.
there's a lot involved in it as well, though.
Yeah.
If they're doing the whole lot.
It takes up a lot of time.
You will be doing a podcast.
We're hopefully going to do a mobile podcast in the camper.
See, we're gonna
sounds
get
steady.
this camper thing going every Sunday now and see how that takes off.
Who owns his own the camper?
No, a friend
Just
of
a
ours,
lovely
Alan.
gesture, friend Alan. Now
And
he's-
we actually met us through TikTok this fella,
Really?
watching our
And
videos.
so he has a camper van and he's like, lads, let's go.
He just said
He
it's
pitched-
something to do, and if you ever go big, just don't forget me. And so fair play to him. And he brings us around every Sunday. But he loves us as well, so he gets enjoyment there.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's deadly, isn't
We
it?
dressed him up as a clown last
I've seen him on the video, yeah.
Paddy's Day, we done it on Paddy's
Oh,
Day.
right.
We dressed him as
Yeah,
a clown,
I've seen that
and
video,
we
actually.
put him
Went to
outside the
Smithfield
Black
and
4G, and he was calling out Conor McGregor. Because he was like, I'm a clown, so I'll be two clowns for me.
Yeah, that's a good video.
The fine leprechaun.
Yeah. But I suppose that's that it's off the cuff and being that little bit fucking adventurous, like pushing the boat out.
Course.
Do you know what I mean? If you play it
Keeps us-
safe, if you play it safe, you're going to
No,
get
it
views.
keeps us guessing
you
as well.
don't.
Do you know what I mean? It
Well, look,
keeps
it
us
doesn't matter
guessing
what
and
way
it
you
keeps
do
it
it.
new and fresh for
and-
us as
yeah,
well. Do you know what I mean?
exactly,
It's
exactly. Yeah.
Just push as far as you can go, I
So that
suppose, isn't
camper
it?
van sounds like a bit
I think it's a
Yeah,
great idea.
definitely.
There's no one else out there doing that.
And then even doing that going forward, then because like be like this, you'll be able to say, right, next week we're going to be here.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Send your messages, go and give us a
Keep it
shout. You can
consistent.
get
Yeah.
fucking
So, look, if we put up,
the local headbangers on.
say on the Monday, we're going to be here. Just know anyone that want to jump in the van, give us a chat. No, it's probably some other social media influencer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or it could be just some
Loads
random
of-
person that has a bad story and like to tell it. And
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. So,
That'd be a good one. Have
see.
you got a name for it? Podcast is just going to be the same as.
hell yeah.
hell yeah.
As soon as the mic comes on, hell yeah.
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 This is. Yeah, sorry, I'm moving.
Yeah, what are you doing
Yeah,
here?
I'm not talking to the mic, so. Hell yeah. Now, say over in Tallaght, they used to have someone that say to you, she's a real AJH. That's Jesus, hell yeah. They used to put
yeah.
Jesus in.
We just call them
That's
Howie
not-
heads.
Howie heads.
On a bit Howie head.
I would have heard that years ago. Someone going, they're a real AJH.
We just do, that's what you hear when you walk outside your dogs. That's what you fucking hear. The minute you walk at the main streets, hell yeah.
hell
That's what you
yes.
hear in the north.
Heavy
So
Please
There
get
you go.
recognised now.
yeah, for good and the bad. We had some horrible messages. What you say? No.
I said, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, oh, stop. We just some hate messages. It's great.
yes.
Oh, I love it
But
though.
look, if you're not getting hate, you're not doing
Yeah.
something proper.
And is it because of the voice out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they say that
Yeah.
we're slagging
We're
addicts, but
putting
we don't think.
No, but it's
We don't
We don't promote
target them.
drugs.
Yeah,
we don't
no, of
promote
course.
drugs. We
But
don't
then,
make slag
listen,
addicts or even mention them.
Listen, and it's in the area, it's in around
Listen,
you
we
people.
grew up all my
it's
life
like posh
around it.
people, it's like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
only a bit
you know
of
what I
banter.
mean?
You just don't need to offend anyone.
At the end of the day, all we're doing is putting on a voice.
Yeah.
We're paying ourselves, we're putting on a voice.
What did your man say?
You know
What did your man say in fucking what's his name? The big rapper, American that's a billionaire from NWA. What's his name? Dr. Dre. Is it Dr. Dre?
Oh, he's killed, man.
Nah, Ice Cube was Dr. Dre himself. And he said that because of all their songs about the violence and the guns and all, he goes, we're not actually doing all that. We're just saying what's
That's
on
what we
around
say,
us.
yeah.
This is just there every morning.
That was
waking
Ice
up.
Cube, he said that.
Yeah, it was Ice Cube
He
made
said it's a
it
reflection of his
of
reality,
everything.
do
It's
you know
not.
what I
It's
mean?
actually going and saying, and who the exact same, who do the exact same is.
So we're just
the lads
talking
up the
about an
north.
average person.
What's the rappers in kneecapped. They're the same.
Yeah, that's what they're called, is it?
Kneecapped. Yeah, they're the same.
Thought you
So
wanted
they're
about the
singing.
rubber bandits.
The horse outside.
They were brilliant.
They were dead.
No, them boys that get wrecked on bags of glue.
Where did they
They
go?
were Limerick
They
when
vanished.
Where they?
They were from Limerick, yeah.
They were well educated fellas,
vanished.
apparently. Yeah, they were.
Apparently they were. I'll tell you what, force now. I don't even think anyone knew what they look like.
Yeah, man, that's the mad thing. Imagine being.
And you got to wear
He got sued for wearing the centre bag in the video.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and you had to get
I always love to try that down.
copyrights. They turned them on.
Go here, it's going to a festival or something and just going, yeah, I'm
Come in with the bag on.
No, without the bag and go, I'm one of the rubber bandits.
How do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm one of that. No, that punk. Yeah, I'm the one on the left.
just show over a horse. Look,
They, they just wear helmets all the time. You never like, you're not from that. I fucking am. What?
How do you know?
Just show a random picture. Look, that's
Just
me.
put them all boy. Look at me. Around the world.
Going up and down the
I wrote that. You know that Around the World song? I wrote that.
That's a belt of a tune.
It's a rapper song. Great song for the karaoke, isn't
Oh,
it?
very good.
Actually,
Very good.
that one, the tequila. Best song ever. I still forget the lyrics.
Yeah, man did it on America's Got Talent, British Got Talent, and he just had the music for ages, just dancing. Tequila.
Tequila.
Best one ever.
That's a brilliant one. That's a brilliant one. So, lads, I'm going forward talking about fucking. I don't mean to keep this on you, but this is what we're here for. How is successful? 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 followers. What's that? What's the? You just keep them browsing.
There's just going to keep. There's no limit.
Let's go.
Once we're putting smiles on faces, we're just going to keep going.
Yeah,
As high as we can go.
Yeah, exactly. And
Do you
there
know
is a
what I mean?
massive following the working class areas, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, because I'm backdated on my rent anyway, so as far as I can get it.
He's not in the rears anymore.
say no nowadays because you don't mind me asking personal questions. At home,
parents, yeah.
you live with your parents.
Yeah, both.
You live with your parents.
Yeah,
You live with your
so
parents.
me
I live with
man,
parents
yeah.
and with 3 kids as well.
And your parents and your missus and your 3 kids,
Yeah.
the whole lot on his see.
Like Big Brother on
this
his
is
house.
the thing where it's gone nowadays. It's like people are so desperate for houses and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like fucking.
We had got a 2-bedroom apartment in Ballymount. The rent was 2,300 a month,
Wow, that's
and it
nuts.
was everything leaked. Done the doors, broke the windows,
Fucking
done open.
hell.
So you
That's
pay paying 2.5
madness,
grand to live in the
isn't
joy.
it?
It's not worth what you're paying
Wow,
for either.
it's
do you know what I mean?
madness. The place is actually fucking.
And if you want to go anywhere, you have to
cesspit.
go miles outside Dublin to
That's
get a
right,
cheap place,
yeah.
but still not even cheap.
Then you're left then. Because I think the biggest question now when people meet, the couples meet each other is like, have you got hap?
Yeah.
Do you want to go home with 2 kids in the council?
Do you want to go hap and a bastard?
You get it, can't pay
No, that song. Nothing going on but the rent. Got to have the HAP if you want to be with me. Nothing going on but the rent. Who sings that? He doesn't know. He's about 12. He's about 12. He doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue either what's going on. Have you ever heard that song before? I'll have to.
Dave, you not heard that? No.
It's,
Where were you?
Who
Where the fuck
actually
are you?
sings
I don't
it?
know.
Who
It's an
actually
old
sings
song.
that?
I remember it's in like in one of them fucking.
Do you know,
it's
I
in
just
one
had
of
to
them
look
Beverly
at him
Hills
here.
Cop.
He looks like a man. Come out and fight me, Billy. Did you ever see him? Where's
Oh, your man fucking, yeah. What's his name?
Did you never see him?
No, which one is
What's
it?
his name?
Come out and fight me.
He's from the country, your man is.
Oh, he's only at the awards. I only seen a video of him the other day. I don't know what his name
Oh, he's up that Donegal up that end, is he? Is
think
that
so,
that
yeah.
end
He's
that
slagging
dude?
his man,
It's
it's that.
actually- Come on,
Come on, Daddy, come out and fight me, Daddy.
What's his name? Yeah, I don't know his name. It's very
Is
funny.
it Patrick or something?
He has the mother and father are always in his videos.
Always.
Yeah,
In the
Oh,
background.
You can't see them. You used to
You
say,
can't
"Mommy,
see them.
Hear the
Daddy.
word in the
It
background.
does actually do look like when it's over. No, it's good.
Ah, that's a good
no,
thing,
it's good.
yeah.
And he was actually on someone that I was listening to another podcast, not as good as this one. Obviously, but a man who you were talking about was on that, and he was saying that's the same thing, and he's like massive following as well.
blew up.
Yeah, oh,
They
yeah.
don't get paid for TikTok.
No.
In Ireland or in
No.
Ireland.
There's no
England you
content
can't.
creator, or there's no content fund.
Yeah, in England and America you get paid for your views.
England, you get, I think it's 60 pence per
Percentage or
1,000 views you
something.
get.
60 pence per 1,000. That's good.
Once you get over 10,000 followers, you get 60p per 1,000 video.
That's the views. Yeah, that's good.
You better
bad.
ring me.
Yeah, but with the content creators over there, I believe they get brought down on top by
Yeah, they-
TikTok.
yeah,
they get
how to
brought
do it,
into a fucking.
Yeah.
Into
We don't
TikTok
have that.
service.
We're just winging it. We're still doing better than having.
So I'm doing nothing about TikTok. I'm only on the thing about 4 months, 5
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Didn't even know how to take a selfie last week.
I needed help to create the page.
I hadn't even got a phone.
Are you on Instagram as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram. And Facebook.
And
as well.
Facebook.
And Threads.
Are you doing the Threads?
We're not
as
on
well?
Twitter. Yeah.
I'm not.
We're gonna do
YouTube.
YouTube
Someone
channel as
actually
well.
mentioned Twitter to us today. She was on Twitter. She's not on TikTok, but she's saying one of our videos today.
Yeah,
She actually
got
told
shared.
us, funny enough, we were sitting outside the Red Cow.
Yeah.
And so she's not on TikTok, but she's
Oh,
seeing it on Twitter.
I think she
Someone
must have
else
seen
shared
it.
your stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a mad
She
one,
was in the
isn't it?
dentist
it's all-
when she seen the video. Start breaking her heart laughing. She
Yeah.
said everyone was looking at her saying like,
Because he said he put up a video when we were getting on the Lewis. Goes, I'm getting on the Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So then she's seeing that one. But now our Yoka shared all of the Lad Bible as well.
That's brilliant. When they get on, did they ask you? Could
They
share
do,
it?
yeah.
same way.
And joe.co.uk,
Yeah,
that one, they have text us. Obviously, they copy
I don't
us
know,
as well.
Yeah.
as well, oil and vibes or something.
Yeah, oil
Yeah,
and
we
vibes
got
as well.
that's good. When you know
You
they're
know,
looking
yeah.
at your page.
Oh, it flew out. I just went
We did a
mad.
video, and it was one of the first because I used to do them on Facebook, and then obviously when I went to TikTok and Instagram, but the one that I did with me ma, the one that was like,
That's the best one.
it's a
That's
good
the
one,
best.
isn't it? It's a good one. Yeah, because I'm from Jobstown, I have no job, and my ma is in a wheelchair. She's from Walkinstown. It's brilliant. It's
fucking hilarious.
But someone shared it. I did because I only went on to TikTok when I started TikTok like only a year and a half ago, whatever. And I went on it. Someone had shared it on one of them pages, Ireland Funnies or whatever it is, whatever the name is, and fucking like over 250,000 views on it, which was for me. I was only getting 200 views.
Yeah,
and
same. That's what the way we felt.
and
Now,
little
smoke shop
videos.
videos got get well over 20,000.
Yeah.
Well over.
Yeah, and you saw when someone else shares your video, it's like, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
That's my video.
Well,
You
that's what
It's
fucking.
I
even
want as
better when
well.
you're walking the street. It's like, oh, it's just fucking
Yeah.
Like you need them to be shared in that video.
Of course. No, without a
Do you
doubt.
get what I'm saying?
Whatever you post it on going
When
out.
you share your videos, if you don't, because you have that watermark saying your name on your TikTok,
Yeah,
that's
that doesn't
good.
go away.
Other than that, they need to fucking put it in the comments or
Yeah.
whatever, saying this is their video. Because if you don't get credit, I didn't get credit for the one that was shared. It was just taken off and put on the page, and you know what I mean. So
Not even a tag.
nothing.
Should take that down, you bastard.
No, it's still.
Still blowing you.
Okay,
People
it's still
search you then to see what other content you have.
Yeah. I actually love it. I love doing the videos.
Yeah, I think it's
Sometimes
hilarious.
is it much harder though when there's two years? Because you do on your own as well, don't you? Separately.
Yeah, like you would randomly do alone as well, but like
Yeah.
it works better together. Do you
Yeah.
get me?
So how
It's
does plan
better
that
videos
though?
that
How
together.
does just
Just show
play
up.
around?
Just show up and just make it.
But
Get
it's
the
a
video.
just company anyways, aren't
Yeah,
you?
but
Yeah.
we're only down the road from me, so he probably won 9 fingers. We're only up
So
the
you head to his house and my house was stone.
So in a night there,
you Pebble National money window.
No.
in a night there, would you get an idea or would you just turn the camera on, see what happens, and then take
But
a clip
most
from
times,
it?
to be honest with you,
It's
we've never
off the
ever
cuff.
Just
come
roll
up with an idea.
Really?
Like we've never
Yeah.
sat down and said, right, Keith, let's do this.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
Like,
Charlie,
as soon
let's
as I
do
take my
this.
phone out and go, Charlie, he
It's
knows
just-
to
it's
turn the
on,
character
do you know
on.
what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like when you hear that.
Yeah.
Or like if I
Right.
used to start the video, I'd go, here. And when you hear that, he's like straight in.
Yeah.
I know, I had to be ready then, you know what I mean? And you just sit there and wait for what he's going to say, what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
'Cause
But I
it's
think
all-
that the funny thing of that, and the voice, and I know some people get annoyed by it, whatever. And
that's
everyone's-
what's funny
no,
about it.
That's, but we like to take the piss out of each other and other things. And it's
Yeah,
not like
we just do a
we're
lot
not
of
being
wordplay.
bad.
It's like getting on the Lewis. I'm getting on the Lewis Vuitton.
Do
Like
you know what I
silly
mean?
things like that is what we
Silly
do.
little things. It's just-
No, it's right though. It's funny, but people like that because there's so much mad fucking stuff as well online.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You're watching online, it can be too serious too.
Yeah, on just you can't be rapping bubble wrapping or whatever.
No.
No, exactly.
There's a lot of poison online now as well. Like, do you know what I mean? A lot
How
of
do you
things.
deal with them with anyone that's negative?
Oh, we give it
posts?
just as good as we get. Well,
be
look, at
funny.
the end of the day, we're going to be professionals at this. So if you're going to try and insult me and call, so what does someone say to you that you fat prick, you don't deserve a kid?
Look, it just be
Fair enough.
That's
So
nuts.
I done a little
Isn't
bit.
that?
I done a little bit of search, and he looked like someone that'd rob your kids.
Oh, right,
So I sent
yeah,
it back to him, and
yeah.
while he was trying to get a picture where a child that was struggling, I said, "You want to give her back as well?" And he didn't like it.
Well, you will say to them is, look, if you're going to insult us because of what we're doing, be prepared to be insulted back.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
Do you know what I mean?
these
we don't
people-
want to insult
but
anybody because we're trying to
mostly,
have
yeah, no,
fun.
exactly. But it's hard
what
not
I
to
mean.
offend
Of
people.
course it's not.
Some people love to be offended. They love it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
want to be. It's like,
Oh, I don't mind it.
There's nothing else that strikes at them better. A little
Yeah.
chord. That's insulting me. I'll tell him. And there are ways around it. Yeah, no, proper keyboard wankers, warriors.
Nothing
Belly
better,
boxing.
nothing
Belly-
better to do.
But like, how sad is it that you can say And when there's all these comments are coming in,
you know what I mean?
whether you like it, just move on.
Positive
Move on.
comments.
You get the one person that say, "Oh yeah, you're a fucking slagging addict," and that's it. Out of all 800 comments, you get one.
People probably never met an addict in their life, I suppose.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then where we're from, like we're surrounded by them.
We have
since we're young kids. There's a lot of people that I knew that went on and came out on the far side of it.
And a lot of them are far people. And a lot of them are nicer people than
we have hundreds of messages off addicts saying how funny we are and that they think it's hilarious and all. And like someone even said, like, obviously we never carried on that bad.
It's like doing a Dublin mammy accent or something. Do you know what I mean? We're just doing different accents. Country accents.
Slagging single man. Fuck off.
There's a movie made of it, Adam and Paul.
Yeah, that's right.
No one complained about that.
I love that. Yeah, that was a great movie.
His jacket's from Bulgaria.
Yeah, that's a pity then.
Yeah, Amanda was glued to the mattress.
So someone else said, it was brilliant.
Yeah, he died, Some frappers aren't
Hey, we done that video.
We done that,
He's hiding behind the bin. I'm not with me, I said, hey, yo, back.
And yeah, we actually done it when we were in work.
Did you?
Yeah, we done a few of the best videos we had in work, but then obviously the scene, we had to take them all down.
It was the same.
Then they got sacked or reposted them all.
The contract, like, you're not allowed video or take
we got the same, and I was walking out, and at the time I was in Armagh Film Studio. I was working on the Netflix fucking program, you know what I mean? I remember recording the fucking lads putting the kettle on and all. Look at this fella putting the kettle on. No slagging him because he was the tea boy. Yeah, you want to get more than one kettle? Do you know what I mean? Only 2 sugars, but just take the piss and then doing videos with other fellas and all. But I putting them out and I got called aside. Yeah. I was like, what do you mean? You are making movies here? Can I not make a little film?
But
like that, no, it's in other people don't want to be saying, and then there's scenes that
that's what you have to think of.
Well, they're making fucking a film set, so the film's already, it's just someone else see the set before it's
even out. A picture of King Kong run past this Joe recording him. Oh, this fucking muppet!
You big ape,
you hairy bastard.
You gorilla.
So it is true that you have to be fucking like obviously conscious of other people
definitely.
And places.
That's why we always it's always us two.
Yeah.
No one can.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah,
no, conscious of obviously we're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. That's why we don't like mention taking drugs. We don't even say the word junkie in any of our videos. Yeah, we just do a voice. That's all we do.
So I know there's like a few comedians, and if they do accents, and I've heard them all doing accents, which is basically it's an accent of it's the way I'm looking at it, right? So if we guys do push accent all the time, you know what I mean? It's
not fucking Scouse accent, lads.
Scouse accents are accents, right? And if you did a Nigerian accent, then you're racist. Yeah. which is wrong. Though, because it's just a fucking accent.
You're not slagging nobody.
And people would do a posh accent or a working class accent, Northern Ireland accent. Oh, racist! If you fucking Belfast, I was going to do Scouse there.
But the minute you do a colour accent, they're racist.
That's it. Well, I don't think you can say colour.
No. What year are we living in now?
You have to say black.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's not, isn't it? Coloured is the racist.
So if we do a black accent,
I thought that was alright. Okay, maybe I'm racist. You know what race I fucking do hate though? This is probably going to sound racist, but it's not. But you know what race I really fucking hate? That fucking 3-legged race. No, in the school where they tie your legs together.
No,
you hated that race.
Is that where they have that dog Sparky?
Yeah. I hate that fucking race. No, but
the egg and spoon race. I was running that along and had the chicken on the end.
Who come up with them games in the summer?
That's someone smoking something heavy and just going, let's see how long I can run without dropping
a wheelbarrow race.
Where's my fucking egg? And then
someone's on with it and eating it.
Yeah, give me that egg. No. Stop that.
I thought one day, like, how are they going to wait for this police?
And they do it your
legs in the bag and I'll hop up the fucking road.
And they do it during the blade.
Sack race. How did you think of this?
Oh, I don't know. Jump in the bag and hop your way up the road. Look what?
So rope.
And they do it in the middle of the fucking summer as well.
We're going to make up these community games for the kids. If any, what have you got in your boot? Larry Murphy comes up for his little Larry Murphy kit.
And in the
cable toys.
And a bag outside.
Shovel. A black bag and a shovel.
Shovel and a bag of lime.
What's the line for?
And I have 6 eggs the missus has been picked up on the way home.
No, but that's real, isn't it? Like, it's like thinking off
Especially
the...
in school, like.
Just, you know, adapt and overcome. Hang on, yeah.
Oh, what was that? I remember like, you had the whole class and you throw the thing up at you. It was a big umbrella. And you used to run in from each side and try to catch it. It was like a big sheep or like I had like a big, I don't know what.
A big circle. Everyone
Yeah,
we used to play these games when we were little.
Whatever happened to playing rounders?
Red Rover, Rounders, all them
Rounders
games. Pats. Pats were
Yeah.
brilliant. That was great. Used to love
Pants
that.
are grey.
Pats are great.
Oh, he's made the trees.
What was the other one? Fucking Bulldog or something. I got Red Rover,
Bulldog
Red
Charge.
Rover, Red Rover, Red Rover. I call fucking Keith over, call Charlie over. And you have to run through them. Do you know what I mean?
Cash and bash.
What's the other one? Your woman said to me, I did a yoke talk last week out in UCD. I was a guest speaker. No, would you believe, in UCD? It was about homelessness. The same things to Paul.
What CD was it?
No, it wasn't a CD. It was a mixtape.
had on the pen rewinding it.
But I was doing it. They asked me ages ago because I was on that other podcast. It's not as good as this, and I was talking about being in a homeless shelter for a couple of years, like. And they heard this and they were like, "Oh, contact me," and said, "Can I come out and do it?" So I went out last week. And I did a talk, and I was on a panel of guests, you know, we were fucking asking questions. And then one of the girls that was on the panel, and she explained it perfectly, just as we were talking about games there, as kids' games. Do you remember the game, Musical Chairs?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
So the Musical Chairs, but she says her analogy to the homeless crisis is the fucking musical chairs. It was perfect. Just remind me that we were talking about, saying it's like if you talk about all the chairs, you'd have fucking 6 chairs back to back, you know what I mean? So the 12 chairs, and you'd have 16 people. There's 4 people that's not going to get a chair. And then every time, and it's like the fucking sick or the disabled or the do you know what I mean? The ones that are slower to the race or less. The ones that are well more able and that have, they're the focus.
And you always get that cunt
That's
at the end.
That's why there's big homeless crisis. That's why you use that, because realistically, lads, without saying it too much, and I don't say, oh, fucking stigma, and you ain't homeless if you have no home.
100%.
Like the nuts that you use.
I was in them hostels for 5 years. I was homeless for 5 years.
Just when you get close enough, some cunt pulls the chair up.
There was no way, and even there was no way to get out of that. We didn't feel like, but that's the way I want to explain that. It's only because we were talking about them games.
That's a great way
we played games. There's only 12 chairs with 16 people.
So you're losing. Someone's losing before you even start.
And then they fucking someone has to sit down and they pull the chair out. So there's always less.
There's always some cunt above. He's got to pull the chair out underneath you.
Scrapping for the plans. But we're coming up close in time, lads, and we're coming up close in time. You are fucking absolute legends. Is that Anthony's want to close off with?
Hey, how much we getting paid? No way.
Who's doing the check?
So you're going to be the host of the show then?
So, I'd love that. I'd love to host.
Well, let's get
Will
this going.
answer, so.
What, did you not answer this?
Just don't be fucking late.
Yeah, we'll start at 8, but we'll tell Joe starting at 7.
I think it's a great idea. We have a room. We have a date. It's Sunday. Well, yous have a room. Yous have a date.
Sunday, 27th.
We'll host it.
Yeah.
Get the ball rolling. Yous are roasting each other. Then we have a little interaction. We won't say roast to the audience because you do want to sell tickets. Sometimes I think people will turn up to get the stick taken out of it, but then cunts might be afraid.
I think a lot of people would turn up to see.
If you want to be roasted, get in early and get to the front seats.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
If
you show up late and the only seats left the front row,
you're the one flagged a bit.
So then what's is there going to get a couple of more influencers?
Hopefully try your hands on a comedian maybe as well.
We'll get Willie to jump on board this as well. Willie be home, so
yeah. Well, there. So that's you 3, and if you get another 3, that's a good night panel of 6.
That's it.
Because it's a small stage. But it's only, I think the Halfpenny only has like 60 or 70 seats. So that's the amount of tickets there is. 60 or 70 tickets. Watch out for it.
Get on to it.
Give a look into the cameras, lads, and give us a shout out.
Get a good night.
There you go. Hell yeah, on the ball, on the podcast. And it's the 27th, Sunday the 27th of April, the Halfpenny Bridge Inn. Watch all the social media, lads. Absolutely great to have us on. Now, thanks very much for coming on it. Thank you. And JoeIrish podcast number 3, number 4 is coming next week. Tune in. Thank you very much.
Best podcast out there.
Give it up for Carl. Give it up for Jamie. And give it up for AHHHOWYAAA. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Thank you.